spawning in the top right position, having a little bit of banter, ladies and gents, before the series starts off proper, but only one of these players is going to go through and qualify right now. Representing Team Acer, this is Nerchio. His opponent spawns in at the bottom right-hand part of the map. From Team Extreme Supremacy, he's played unbelievably well the entire tournament long. And now, he's one game away. This series literally rests on a knife edge. It's Elazer. And now I've got an image in my head of a series literally resting on a knife edge. Not quite sure that works. But hey, we're rolling with it. First scout from Nerchio, going to be to the top left. Elazer will spot Nerchio with his first Overlord. Of course, Nerchio will know as well, thanks to this Overlord being there. I'm reading that as no to recycling, which is very, very, very irresponsible of Elazer. It's also possible he's just saying something in Polish. But I'm going with no to recycling. Not very nature-friendly, these Zerg. And there we go, they've scouted each other. Cool, so pool into hatch, hatch into pool. Either side here, as you can see. And as we've all explained before, more or less two routes to the same goal. Unctious has made his way into the chat. Hello, my friend. I hope you are doing well. So the winner of this game qualifies. Now, we've seen knife fights in Game 1 and in Game 2. Zerglings, Banelings, into Roaches. Game 2 is a little bit more of an interesting affair. We had Nerchio skip the Hydras initially and go for the Infestors first before adding in the Hydras towards the end. That seemed to work a lot better against Elazer, who perhaps was a little bit less pronounced with his tech choices. So, if the first two games are anything to go by, Nerchio is going to be scouting with these two Zerglings. If we are correctly to predict the future, Elazer is going to be using his queens to try and kill off these Zerglings as quickly as possible, although they will be out slightly later because he went hatch and then pool. As soon as the Zerglings are out of view after they finish their scouting, we are going to see a Baneling nest. That Baneling nest will probably live around here, maybe here. Unsure at the moment, and then the knife fight will begin. Zergling versus Zergling at the moment, things are looking ever so slightly awkward. Nerchio actually choosing not to run straight up into the main base this time, so perhaps I have caster cursed everything. And that's entirely possible. There we go, the injects by the queens there. Nerchio looks like he's going to come in for a later scout this time. I wonder if that's because he wants to see if he can skip the Baneling nest. This is going to be worth watching. The Overlord sees the Zerglings are there. I think Elazer should just send his Zerglings after him. I mean, why not? You might as well get them out of the way ASAP. And it looks like we are going to have a little bit... Ooh, very, very nice. Mortal Kombat, ladies and gentlemen, is won by Elazer. Nerchio only has the one Zergling left. Are we going to see an instant Baneling nest? Well, goes down in the main base instead of the natural, but we are. And both sides are once again going for the Banes. Now, admittedly, that Baneling nest had already started going down before that Zergling had died. So, can't quite say it was right there. Oh. Let me see. Faster layer coming out here for Elazer this time around. We've got a faster Roach Warren coming out from Nerchio. Very fast Roach Warren compared to previous games. He's not actually spamming Lings yet. Okay, there we go. The first 10 are on their way. We have a little bit of a small-scale fight. Lings versus Lings out in the middle of the map. The cutest fight you will ever see, if Carbot Animations is led you to believe correctly. Nerchio coming in with a couple of reinforcements, though, killing off one of those Lings from Elazer. Those little guys sure don't look so cute now. And Elazer is going to have to grab a couple more units worth. Just need to get a couple more larvae here. But he's actually going to be using his Spine Crawl and a couple of defensive Banelings instead. Looks like the Spine Crawler Queen and a couple of Zerglings combo is enough to dissuade Nerchio for now. He's pooling a lot of Lings here, and we actually have, well, a good number of Banelings to deter them. And a very, very fast Spire from Elazer here in game number 3. Now, he has to survive on fewer numbers compared to Nerchio until then. This is going to suck up so much of his resource pool. This is a commitment from Elazer right now. Nerchio might have a huge, huge timing incoming, and he's got a lot of roaches marching towards his opponent. 14 lings are being produced by either side right now. Elazer needs to hold on until he's able to get mutas on the field. If he's able to do that, he's going to be pretty nicely set up. And that's why he's going, by the way, for 3 additional spine crawlers. High risk, high reward from our TES player right now, and Nerchio is going to try and attack into this. We see the roaches. A lot of lings are on their way. The spine crawlers are only about halfway done. And that's a lot of banelings right now. Are they going to be going into the mineral line? It doesn't look like it. Almost all of the spine crawlers are down. Just one left, and that's in progress as well. Nerchio is blasting his way through here. He'll see the Spire. He might even be able to stop the Spire from going down, but does he even need to do that right now? Is he going to be able to restrict his opponent to just the one base? He sees the Spire. It goes down. 32 lings are coming out, but it's not going to be fast enough. GG! And in dramatic circumstances, after losing game number 1, Nerchio defeats Elazer 2 games to 1. To qualify for the Intel Extreme Masters Gamescom main event. Congratulations to Nerchio, commiserations to Elazer, but Elazer will have another chance to plow through the lower bracket.